I'll use this. And another 12 of those. All right, so we can resume time. And let's get my own recon up. Define area. New mission. Had a couple of support missions for AEW and refueling. So the sentries. Try to keep one unit on station. So there's a difference now. This is something new, I believe, in 107 is that you can you can set up a minimum number of aircraft on station, or you can use 1/3. So if you, for something like AEW, where you only want 1 or 2 aircraft on station instead of 1/3 of these 8. Continuous loop. Actually, let's change this a little bit. I want to add one more reference point over here. And that'll close the loop. And then one more for the tankers. And I think I'll use 1/3 for these guys. And so let's bring these points a little closer. And there goes those. These battle line ones actually are mobile, but their top speed is only like 7 knots. So chances of these things ever actually moving forward. Actually, let's get these the Nevada group, since it's going to be primarily there to provide protection for these battle islands. Same thing with this group. Just send them to cruise. And let's go see how the other side is doing. So those bears are proceeding. Got air patrols all in the air. Now I wonder where my sentries are. Are these they're waiting to take off. I thought these guys could launch from this base, but maybe they can't. Oh, I would assume because of this, and there's a one-time time to ready, or a 1-second time to ready, that they actually can't launch in this. Actually, launch from these battle bases, but the tankers can. Well, that isn't great. And then I'm going to assume that that would mean that these B1s can't launch from over here as well. Let's see. Let's go to their what's their runway requirement for takeoff? Something I should have checked. So these should be able to take off distance 2,000 meters, which I shouldn't be any longer than the sentries. I wouldn't think. Oh no, the sentries takeoff distance is 2001 to 2,600 meters, and these mobile offshore bases only have a 2,000 meter runway. So We'll actually have to handle land base then. First of all, just take them off of there because they're not going to do any good on that base. And we'll just add a unit. Stay there. Not gonna get too precise with these air bases. Single unit airfield. Find one with the length 2001 to 2600, and actually let's find one with 2 runways. That should work. E3 Sentry from there we go. Now they should be able to and forgot to set loadouts. Early warning. Only viable one for them anyway, other than the maintenance. There we go. Zoom time. Actually, on this one. Uh-oh. And we've already picked up a one of the bears. We know it's a bogey. So I will send a couple of my Tomcats to investigate. In fact, I should get some of these airborne anyway. Nope, not ready arm. Launches group. Send these up in pairs. Oh, forgot to arm these guys. Heavy midcap. Oh, hi utility. How's it going? Just using just setting up air bases. Got these battle islands. Send this group out to investigate that. Oh, and we've identified one of these guys as a bear, and immediately one of my destroyers has already engaged it. So we'll just set this guy stay out of that missile launch envelope. More sea sparrows, and the bears are gone. So I wonder if they even got a contact on those bases. No, looks like these guys didn't even weren't able to even report back the location. Should probably turn on sensors on these guys. Oh, and another bear's been destroyed. So at this point, the entire bear fleet's just about been eliminated. So let's get the without even detecting where those offshore bases are. So I suppose I should just launch a strike, and hopefully these guys will the bombers themselves will have better luck. Too many targets over here. So all these guys are armed with which kitchen Ds. So we'll launch all 48 of them. Launch as group. And that'll take a few minutes for that entire strike to get airborne. So far, none of the other bears seem to are on my radar. Oh, there's another one. And slow-moving patrol aircraft are no match for supersonic missiles. And actually getting some contacts over. We're actually picking up MiG-Ds over here on Koa. So we know that there's something basically in this box. We don't know the exact location, but we know it's within this bearing. I suppose I should get my own strike set up. So we'll send both of these groups over here, both these F-14 groups to try and get within range. And the ambiguity on these guys is really climbing. Lost contact with them now. So won't send these guys in there unsupported. Send them back to their bar cap. And let's see, how's this bomber strike going? Oh, all but 6 of them are in the air now. Oh, it looks like if I can click on the. Oh, more bears are up. And that is a lot of bombers. So I suppose we should send this guy. I'm not sure how this guy got missed, but we'll get him. Oh, give me just a minute, guys. I got a phone call. Really sorry about that, guys. Yes, Xcro. Most of the imports are actually with the game. If you go to your load import export, and there they are. Cold War DB imports. United States, Russia. They should all be there. I know some like myself have created imports since release, but I know my carrier imports are now included in the base game, and I believe a number of others have created imports as well. That are now included. In fact, got even have the current German Air Force fighter bases. All right, so how are things going? So the bombers are proceeding outward. Still don't know where the U.S. bases are, and somehow this bomber is the one lone bomber because it cut across that it has no clue where the. Not sure how this one. Probably because this one cut across Norway, so it avoided the SAM envelope of the escorts. And let's see how the U.S. is doing. So the tankers are still all up. The F-14s are there. The Sentry is now on station, though for some reason its radar's turned off. Did I? Let's see. Why isn't this mission doctrine? Forgot to change radars. I saw it for a second. There we go. MCON settings. Radar should be active. And let's OECM is active as well. So now we are picking up that backfire strike. It's on the extreme edge of my radar, but we do know it's there. So let's get the fighters up. So we will launch all 20 of my actually launch them in groups of 4. Launch this group. We're going to launch every one of my F-14s. And actually these just notice that these mobile operations bases don't really have much in the way of radar. They've got no self-defense weapons at all by default. The E-767. Don't know what that one is. The DB in this game is really worth its weight in gold. E-767, so it is an AWACS. Huh. I wonder why the E-767 can take off, but the Sentry, maybe because the Sentry is an older aircraft, which would explain why the Pegasus can take off, but because it's a newer variant. So I guess that would mean I don't think that the Air Force is planning on upgrading beyond the E3 anytime soon. So which switch back? Any sign of these battle bases? No, we've picked up the AWACS, and we have identified the Pegasus and the tankers on their southern leg, but still no sign of those bases. Let's turn on radar. See if that the surface search will pick up anything. And there we go. So we will, knowing that, we'll have these bears stay outside of roughly where the SAM envelope is. And that'll give this group a target. And we'll have them just split their fire between this and between all the American units. Yeah, I guess it'd be pretty easy for them to tell which one is the. I mean, at this range, you can kind of in the game we get a lot more information than we'd ever get in real life. So, but in this case, we can definitely see that at least these groups are moving, and the mobs are pretty much staying in place. So the backfires are now on their way in. One of the bears has been destroyed, but we will keep this guy at least at the extended range. Oh, the ESSMs look like they are still firing out at that distance, or they might have been SM6s. What's my message log say? If I could bring it up. For some reason my message log isn't coming up, so I'm not sure exactly what took out those bears, but at least we have at least a rough bearing on them for the missiles. Switch back. And let's send these F-14s out on a rough line. So that group. Send them there. Do wish there was a slightly easier way to kind of do this instead of zooming in, zooming out, zooming in, zooming out to select the different groups. There's an idea. Maybe some sort of a pull down kind of planner that sits off to the side that lists all your current units. Like you get in some of the other mainstream RTSs. There we go. The F-14s are all going out on their bar cap. And actually, I should get Growlers airborne. So I think for this, we're just going to assign the Growlers to a mission. Which will keep as define the area here over the fleet. Add new mission. Go OECM. And let's assign, say, 6 of my Growlers to that mission. We won't use 1/3. We'll keep them all in the air. Actually, let's keep 3 in the air at any one time. And their doctrine. OECM is active. Oh, space selects the next group. I did not know that. Despite being a beta tester for the longest time, I never knew that. See, that's why I should even read the manual every once in a while. So these backfires are actually within weapons range of my F-14s at this point, as you can see from this red circle. The battle groups are sailing. Actually, are the no? I don't think that's my. I think that's actually SM6 range or SM2 range. I don't think that's But we're going to designate this group over here as hostile. We know we don't have anything up that far. The only thing coming in on that bearing must be hostile. All right, so there's my F-14s closing. Oh, we have missile launch. And before I was a little late in getting the Tomcats off because they are firing, and then the Bears are heading back. So we will actually see. I wonder if can the I wonder if the AIM-1. Nope, that's the battle group. I wonder if the AIM-152 can actually hit incoming missiles. Nope, that's a battle group. Oh, I am looking at the right one. So AIM-152, I don't think can actually hit incoming missiles. I think it's only good for capable versus Sea Skimmer. So it must be if it has that, it must be able to take out missiles. But I'm going to see how well Aegis holds up here. Actually, no, I'm not. Don't feel like risking my battle groups that much. Give them firing orders. Those missiles are closing awfully fast. I don't think these F-14s are going to have time to engage. Why isn't anybody firing? Oh, there goes ESSMs, and they're so far holding their own. Missiles gone. Looks like I didn't even need to have to. Looks like I had no need to even worry about my battle group if. Wow, Aegis is just really holding its own. Those looks like I believe these are. Yeah, no, those are SM6s going out. Those are not Sea Sparrows. Those are full blown SM6s. And there we've got my AIM-152Bs launching. And I think all those were just wasted. Unless those are actually targeting on these bombers. I think all these just got wasted. Oh no. Maybe? Nope, these are actually going for the last groups. Probably just killed my missile supply on my warships, though, by doing this. Oh, much going on. Splashing. Oh, I think those are splashing. Hopefully, those are splashing backfires. So many missiles going off that my it's actually slowing this down a little bit. Yeah, go Aegis. This is actually a problem I had in if it could be called a problem I had in a scenario I've been working on. It's called Breaking Gibraltar. I had two French Charles de Gaulle's versus an America and the Queen Elizabeth. And uh-oh, looks like one of my ships might have taken a hit. Um, uh-oh, one of my battle base is going to take a hit. It's going to take it.